to Deadly Dames, and this is day 2 of Scotland Comic Con For the Love of the 80s. We're doing a voiceover for this part of our tour of the full event. We actually did record this whilst we were doing the walkthrough, but they were playing music from the Back to the Future here, and we realised once we played it back that you couldn't hear us talking for this part. As we go around, you will actually be able to hear us, but we just sort of went off to the side and did a voiceover for this part so you could hear us talking about the memorabilia. Back to the Future is actually one of my all-time favourite trilogies. I've watched this movie, well, all 3 of the movies, so many times that we were actually kept getting drawn back to this still, with the DeLorean right next to it, which you'll see as we continue to walk through. I wanted to jump in the DeLorean so many times. I actually had to restrain myself from picking up this memorabilia. I really wanted to put these sneakers on and just run away with them. I wanted to see if they tied themselves like in the movie, but I kind of guessed they probably wouldn't. But there were so many things here that I just wanted to try on, because if you're like me and you've seen these movies, I'm sure you probably wanted to touch all this stuff as well. But yeah, we were mesmerised, that's not a word, but I'll just say we were fascinated by this stall and just really wanted to touch and pick up and run away with all these things, but of course I did not do that. But they had so much stuff from the movies here, things that when you watch the movies you just wanted, like from the future, which is obviously the time we're living in now, and we don't have these things, but we all wish that did. I wanted these 2 signed items. They're both DeLoreans, and one is signed by Michael J. Fox, the other one is signed by Christopher Lloyd. Again, I didn't pick them up and run away with them even though I wanted to, but they were amazing. These guys were obviously massive fans of the movies too and had spent years collecting these items. As we move along, yes, that's me that Claire's following, you will see the life-size DeLorean here. Now, you still couldn't hear us here because the Back to the Future music is playing, but as further we go along, I will stop this voiceover and you should be able to hear us actually speaking. Inside there you can see the hoverboard. I still wish that they actually had these hoverboards in real life, but I think they did do photo opportunities where you could actually sit in this car, but we didn't obviously see that happening whilst we were there. But yeah, this DeLorean is fantastic. Look at it, it's amazing. Claire does walk alongside here and you can actually see where where you can actually look and see. They can actually drive this. I've seen that they took the cars out, so it does actually happen, but this thing is amazing. Total dream come true, getting so close to DeLorean. And as we move further along behind the DeLorean, you'll see that the number plate says, I'm sure it says out of time, which I still find pretty cool. But yeah, Claire was fascinated with these cars. She kept coming back. I think she actually wanted a DeLorean. And then we go behind, you'll see the A-Team van. For whatever reason, she was just obsessed with the rims of the van, but she wanted to actually go inside the A-Team van. She didn't want to drive the A-Team van, she just wanted to go in the back. She said it looked comfortable. I think she just wanted to go and lie down in the back of the van, go for a little snooze. It looked comfortable, but you can kind of see why she wanted to do that. It does actually look like you could go for a wee snooze in the back there. But yeah, the A-Team van was pretty cool as well. I don't think you were allowed in the back of this one, whereas I did actually see photos people had posted online of being inside the DeLorean. I never seen anything like that with the A-Team van. But yeah, it's super shiny. Somebody must have polished that really, really good. And then we'll just walk round further past this one. Oh, there's Johnny 5. There was somebody with a remote control that was actually controlling it, and Johnny 5 actually does speak to me there, which is what I was saying to Claire. I think he called me a bozo. And because obviously he does call people bozos. And then there's Kit. And then they obviously had the Hoff's outfit from Kit. Not from Kit. From oh my god, I forgot the name of the TV show. But you know the one I'm talking about. This is what happens when you do a voiceover in the spot and you're not prepared. You forget the name of Knight Rider, that's it. And then you can see the Street Hawk motorbike in the background there. And that's Anthony. He actually is one of the guys that does the Monopoly events. He's a really nice guy. Hi Anthony. We were speaking to him actually there, that's where I got distracted, so I disappeared off to the side and it was Claire talking. But the Back to the Future music is actually very loud here, so this is the reason why we were having to do a voiceover, because you couldn't really hear us chatting away. And then we're moving over to the Battlestar Galactica and the Buck Rogers stuff. That's a really smart outfit that woman's wearing. And then down here, when we turn around from the Buck Rogers stall, you can actually see where all the guests, well, some of the guests were situated. So on this side, oh, close up of me. On this side situated, oh, there's a really cool outfit there. On this side situated, you actually see like the guys from Battlestar Galactica. I think you've got Buck Rogers. Oh, Claire's hand over the camera, but you actually see some of the signs of who we're down here looking at. Like there's Terry Carter and Dirk Benedict. And yeah, we sort of scan over how the hall's laid out. What I actually really liked about this hall is that they actually had the guests in here and the stalls, so the vendors, in a different hall, which was fantastic. It meant everyone wasn't all cramped in the one room, which is what I was actually saying here, but again, you couldn't really hear us chatting about it. Then we move along. Claire actually paused there because someone was chatting to us, telling me they liked my labyrinth. It's rude to stare at t-shirt. And then we came back on. Now I think you actually should start to hear us very shortly, so you won't need to do a voiceover just about now.
Some of the guests that I reckon and you would be a lot busier up here. Yesterday the queue for David Hasselhoff and Bret Hart was mobbed. He actually comes across as a really nice guy. His queue was really mobbed yesterday. So get back to it. So there's a walk over there. He's really interactive with his fans, which I think is quite nice.
So the queues are not as bad as they were yesterday.
We're getting some dodgy looks here. I don't think they're quite.
We were pressed.
Anyway, the Bret Hart and David Hasselhoff's signing pictures are kind of a table in the middle, so you get your pictures and then go over, which is a pretty good idea if it's busy. I think
David's not as busy as he was yesterday, so I think we're tempted to go and get autograph today.
So yeah, I was trying to wear the signing from. And the man who's kind of keen on the I didn't notice that John Connery yesterday. Which one?
Were you looking? I've not seen it.
What's in there?
No. This is
that's
Labyrinth.
nice.
This is Phil Labyrinth. Yeah, James Bowie and Jennifer Connelly.
Yep, we're going to take you down and show you where all the stalls are. This one got two red and one T-shirts are amazing.
They've got a couple of stalls outside, and most of them are inside. I think it's a really good layout. So a lot of the time you can't really see as much of the stalls because you have to keep moving because people are trying to squeeze past to get signings or photo ops. So
We'll see more T-shirts. We're in trouble. Oh, look, there's a Labyrinth one.
I can't help myself when I see Labyrinth T-shirts. I'm in trouble. But
What a Conan sword. Where's the Link sword that you seen yesterday? Is it there?
What a fantastic looking t-shirt.
What a yesterday?
I nearly said what a fantastic pair of knockers, but that
Would have been down badly.
I've actually been quite controlled with my spending this year.
That'll be good. Hiya. Hiya. I was just going to find you. I was just saying that once you reappear, we'll walk up to the Q&A and then can get food. Priorities. But thank you, guys. That was quick. I was going to say quick because it was only 5 minutes, but we paused a few times. But yeah, we're just going to go on the escalators and go up to the Q&A. I won't take you on every escalator, but I'll just. Oh, there's it goes. The big one.